being activists, and how scary it is and how threatening. And I just want to acknowledge that means something particular to people who spend their lives resisting the state, resisting corporate capitalism, and resisting these forces that are destroying the life systems of which we are a part. I want to acknowledge that it's terrifying and scary, but I also want to say that there's a long lineage of people protecting the land. There's a long lineage of people fighting capitalism. There's a long lineage of people pushing back against the state, and we are with them and they are with us. And we stand here in the relative safety of New York City, in this so-called progressive city. And what do we see in front of us? Nothing but destruction. And we were here recently watching the destruction, and it occurred to me that in my 50 years of life, I have been watching gangs of men destroy the earth. I have been watching equipment, and I have been watching trucks, and I have been watching roads carved into wilderness, into our places, into habitat, into the place where these animals live, never mind our habitat, the habitat of all these creatures. I have been watching these gangs of men destroy the earth my entire life. And so have you. We have all been watching this. So we know what we're talking about, and we don't have to establish the facts anymore, do we? We just have to understand how to work on it, and how to be together in that work, and how to be courageous and strong and vivid, and how we step out of our lives, our everyday lives, our survival, into the survival of something bigger than us. And this is the lesson we have to learn. Tortuguita teaches us this. He leaves his life, wherever his life was. He leaves the structure of so-called society. He lives in an occupation in a forest. It's not easy. Living in a tent is difficult. I've done it. I did it as a child. It's hard. Try doing it when the pressures of capitalism are telling you not to. Try doing it when all of the pressures of your family, your children, your parents, your sisters, your brothers, your relatives, your job, your career are telling you not to. Make those sacrifices, take those risks. He did that. They did that. And I'm grateful for that lesson every time it happens, because it teaches me I can live with less. I can live with a lot less. And in living with less, I live with more. Always the abundance of the earth surprises us. And these trees are the greatest protest I've ever seen. These trees are the resistance. These trees are our leaders. These trees are our teachers. All we have to do is stand with them. And we know this. And we keep knowing it, and we keep knowing it, and yet, somehow we don't know how to work on it. So I say today, let's learn how to work on it. Let's learn how to work with it. And let's honor in that work the thousands and millions of people who have been killed defending their home. Because that is all we are doing, is defending our home. And what does our mean? It means a lot of things, okay? It means a lot of things. Right now, I mean it in the broadest sense. I don't mean this is my home, my human home. I mean, this is our home. This is our life, our collective life. And we have to join it. We can no longer be separate. So I'm gonna say, Tortuguita, please respond presente, which for those of you who don't know is a way of saying lives or is with us, is present, just like it sounds, okay? And we'll just do it maybe 15 times, okay? All right, should we practice? Presente, just practice on your own. Presente. Presente. Very good. Tortuguita!
Presente!
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 Tortuguita!